Nerds, how did you end up falling in love with your bully? Casey wore the same NASA hoodie 3 days a week and brought homemade lunch in a Star Trek lunchbox. Every morning she'd get to school early to feed the class pet hamster and organize the supply closet. Her biggest nightmare was Jenna, this blonde girl who made it her mission to ruin Casey's day. Look, it's Space Girl with her alien food again. Did you pack pocket protectors in that ugly backpack? Then our teacher announced the annual science fair. Winner gets a $1,000 scholarship. Casey's eyes lit up like Christmas morning. She'd been planning a project about growing plants in different soil types since September. But here's the twist. It had to be done in pairs. And guess who got stuck together? Yep, Casey and Jenna. Everyone expected Casey to beg for a new partner. Instead, she just sighed and wrote down both their names. Jenna looked like she wanted to transfer schools. The first meeting was at Casey's house. Jenna showed up 20 minutes late, chewing gum loudly, acting like she'd rather be anywhere else. Casey's mom offered them cookies and milk. Jenna barely said thanks. But then Casey's little brother Jake came running downstairs. He's got autism and gets really excited about meeting new people. Something weird happened. Jenna's whole face changed. She got down on his level, started asking about his Pokemon cards, even helped him organize them by type. For 30 minutes, she was just a regular kid being nice to another kid. Casey watched from the kitchen doorway, completely confused. Later, Jenna quietly told Casey that her cousin has autism too. She knows how to talk to kids like Jake because she babysits him every weekend. He's the coolest kid ever, she said. People just don't get it. Casey realized she'd never actually talked to Jenna before, just got yelled at by her. She decided to give the partnership a real shot. Their project was about testing which household items work best as plant fertilizer. Coffee grounds, eggshells, banana peels. Boring stuff, but Casey made it interesting. Jenna actually started taking notes and asking questions. She even suggested testing different music on the plants after reading it online. They met every Tuesday and Thursday at Casey's house. Jenna stopped wearing makeup to their meetings. She'd come straight from soccer practice, hair messy, actually listening when Casey explained photosynthesis. Once, Casey caught her taking pictures of their plant growth charts. "Why do you act so mean at school?" Casey finally asked one day. They were measuring root lengths with a ruler. Jenna stopped writing and stared at her notebook. "Because everyone expects me to. My friends think smart kids are weird. If they knew I actually liked this stuff, they'd probably ditch me." That hit Casey hard. She'd always assumed popular kids had it easy. 3 weeks before the fair, Jenna showed up with actual ideas. She'd researched plant nutrition and found articles about growth hormones. She even made a PowerPoint presentation. Casey couldn't believe this was the same girl who called her a freak every morning. The night before the competition, they practiced their presentation in Casey's garage until midnight. Jenna knew every fact by heart. She'd memorized Casey's entire speech just in case. At the science fair, Casey did most of the talking while Jenna handled the visual aids. They worked like they'd been partners forever. When the judges announced third place, they both started jumping up and down like idiots. Casey hugged Jenna without thinking about it. Walking back to class, Jenna's friend Madison made a comment. "Wow, Jenna, hanging with the robot girl now?" Instead of laughing, Jenna stopped walking. "Her name's Casey, and she's way smarter than any of us." Madison looked shocked. So did Casey. That Monday at lunch, Jenna sat at Casey's table for the first time ever. Just the two of them, eating Casey's weird hummus sandwiches and talking about whether aliens exist. People stared, but neither of them cared anymore. 2 months later, Jenna asked Casey to go see a Marvel movie. Not as partners, not for school, just because she wanted to hang out. They shared a large popcorn and argued about physics plot holes the whole way home. Now they're seniors and still best friends.